Hello, I'm Catherine the Great,
And I'm Beta.
and today we're going to talk about our inspirations as human beings.
For both of our this video is going to be on both of our channels because we both have core groups of the same inspiration.
And so, let's get started. The very first at the top of our list is our parents. Because without our parents, we wouldn't really be able to do anything. Considering how, for a while, as humans, we weren't actually able to function. Do anything really other than breathe. And if our parents weren't like, you can do all this magical stuff, we probably would never get to imagine doing all this magical stuff. I have a feeling Beta here agrees on that.
Yes, and both of our parents have been very supportive of whatever we wanted to do, so that's pretty great. They haven't been like, no, you can't do that, or you can't do that.
And they haven't been like, no, you are a woman. You will get married at age 18 to a 40-year-old man who will give us 18 chickens, and you will take care of all 37 of your future children, half of which will die in infancy.
So they've been really incredible and amazing parents, and we both love both of our parents.
Yes.
Okay.
Teachers.
So, being very strong students, our teachers have really taught us most of the information that we know besides the stuff that we've learned on our own, because that, especially Catherine the Great, she's learned quite a bit on her own. And so
With
our
help
teachers,
with my father, who is a teacher, and my mother's also a teacher.
Yeah. So teachers in our lives have just been very supportive as well, and they've just pushed us to learn, so that's been very helpful.
And they've also given us the same opportunities as boys to learn. I haven't ever had a sexist teacher who has been not giving me as much opportunities as any of the boys.
So next are our friends.
Our friends are wonderful inspirations because when they do stuff, it's like, oh, well, if my friend can do it, then that means that there's a chance in this world that it's not impossible. And they also tend to be pretty good role models if they don't break the law. I don't have any friends that break the law other than, like, jaywalking. So, and it's punishable by death.
Oh, that would really suck.
Yeah, I would have died about 30 times.
Yeah.
In the past month.
Yeah. So while we're on friends, so Catherine Great has also helped me start this YouTube channel, so yes. That's great.
I inspired her in a way.
She did.
So
yes.
Dan is Not on Fire was like the ultimate one.
Those two really inspired me.
Okay. Next is writers and authors, and a lot of it has to do with the stories that they wrote. Like J.K. Rowling was like my number one inspiration, especially when I was younger, because I had started reading the Harry Potter books in 2nd grade, and those were like the greatest thing ever, because it led me into this whole universe of magical things.
Fandoms!
And J.K. Rowling is just like such a magical person, and she wasn't afraid to write strong female characters like Hermione and like every other person in the book that isn't evil, which is like, hey, we all can be magical.
So, and just all of the wonderful stories that all of the authors have written are just really memorable, and they've all taught us different things. So that's another great way to learn. So next is different actors. So most of them are probably British. Just saying. But the actors were not like being some weird, like, oh my god, the actor's so skinny, I can get skinny now. We're being like, this actor's a really great actor, and they're really smart, and they're really talented.
And they're kind to other people, and they support other people's rights, and
their choices.
They aren't like, I'm an actor because I am hot and I don't have a brain. Because a lot of our favorite ones, they're really intelligent people who went to college and are really, really smart, and they are amazing actors, and but like normal standards, they wouldn't even be considered attractive if they were just some random Joe off the street.
But they're incredible people. So then, music and musicians, it's been very inspirational because both of us have strong music liking. We both love music, and they're musicians, and music has all different types of music have meanings, whether or not it has words. They make you feel a certain way, and that has been incredibly helpful to both of us.
And some musicians, they like support the same things as actors, and some of them, like, they aren't afraid to come out as not being straight or all of that stuff, and they're like, you know what? Everybody else is gonna keep quiet about all their opinions because they want, like, radio play. But then there are some musicians that are like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. So who cares?
So they've been really helpful. And lastly, activists.
Because without the activists who have made the world a better place now, and especially like first world countries like America, which we live in case you couldn't figure that out by our accents in our previous videos, we wouldn't ever get to go to school because we are female, and there would still be slaves in this country.
So throughout all of history, they've just been activists.
Be able to think about becoming like engineers or any of that stuff,
or really learning in general. So thank you to all of the activists out there, and even if you are an activist but haven't taken place, but you do have that mindset, we thank you as well.
So thank you everybody who has inspired us, and we kind of just came up with this list off of the top of our head, and there's obviously other people who have inspired us, but this is our generalization category, and we'd like to thank everybody and keep on being inspired, and hopefully someday inspire other people too.
And keep on learning and having fun, doing what you enjoy.
And just because you're a girl does not mean you cannot be smart.
Or any other category. Just because you're blank doesn't mean you can't be anything.
Well, just because you're human doesn't mean you can be unicorn. You can't really. It's a bit hard to change your species.
Just because you're
a certain type of human
doesn't mean you don't categorize yourself as not being able to do something because of what you are or because of previous mindsets. You can do amazing, incredible things.
You can change the world if you try hard enough. If you just do it on the couch, that might not work.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to her channel.
Beta.
Yes.
Links in the description for the opposite
each other's channel, and this will be posted on both of our channels, and we'll keep posting videos. So thank you for watching. Bye.